In this section, we will learn how to install Terraform. Terraform can be downloaded as a single binary or an executable file from the Terraform download section in www.terraform.io. Installing Terraform is as simple as downloading this file and copying it to the system path. Once installed, we can check the version by running the command terraform version. The latest version of Terraform as of this recording is 0.13, and we'll be making use of this version throughout the course. Terraform is supported on Windows, Mac, and several other Linux-based distributions. Please note that all the examples and labs used in this course will make use of Terraform running on a Linux machine and specifically the version 0.13. And that's it. We can now start deploying resources using Terraform. As stated earlier, Terraform uses configuration files which are written in HCL to deploy infrastructure resources. These files have a .tf extension and can be created using any text editor such as Notepad or Notepad++ for Windows, or command line text editors such as Vim or Emac in Linux, or it could be any IDE of your choice. So, what is a resource? A resource is an object that Terraform manages. It could be a file on a local host, or it could be a virtual machine on the cloud such as an EC2 instance, or it could be services like S3 buckets, ECS, DynamoDB tables, IAM users, or IAM groups, roles, policies, etc. Or it could be resources on major cloud providers such as the Compute and App Engine from GCP, databases on Azure, Azure Active Directory, etc. There are literally hundreds of resources that can be provisioned across most of the cloud and on-premise infrastructure using Terraform. We will look into some of these examples later in this course, but for the first few sections, we will stick to two very easy to understand resources: the local file type of resource and a special kind of resource called a random pet. It is important to use a simple resource type to really understand the basics of Terraform, such as the life cycle of resources, the HCL format, etc. Once we gain a good understanding of the basics, we can easily apply that knowledge to other real-life use cases, and we will see that in later sections of this course. In this lecture, we will learn how to update and destroy infrastructure using Terraform. In the previous lecture, we saw how to create a local file. Now, let us see how we can update and destroy this resource using Terraform. First, let us try to update this resource. Let us add in a file permission argument to update the permission of the file to 0700 instead of the default value of 0777. This will remove any permission for everyone else except the owner of the file. Now, if we run Terraform plan, we will see an output like this. From the output, we can see that the resource will be replaced. The -- symbol in the beginning of the resource name in the plan implies that it will be deleted and then recreated. The line with the comment that reads forces replacement is responsible for the deletion and recreation. And in this example, this is caused by the file permission argument that we added to the configuration file. Even though the change we made was trivial, Terraform will delete the old file and then create a new file with the updated permissions. This type of infrastructure is called an immutable infrastructure. We saw this briefly when we discussed the different types of IAC tools. If you want to go ahead with the change, use the Terraform apply command and then type yes when prompted. Upon confirmation, the existing file is deleted and recreated with the new permissions. To delete the infrastructure completely, run the Terraform destroy command. This command shows the execution plan as well, and you can see the resource and all of its arguments have a minus symbol next to them. This indicates that the resource will be destroyed. To go ahead with the destroy, confirm yes in the prompt. This will delete all the resources in the current configuration directory. In this example, it deletes the file /root/pets.txt.